Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm David. Let's talk about Survivor 43, episode 12. We got a big move this episode.
Oh my gosh, I rewatched it today and I was just like, wow, this was so good. But first, if you're new to this channel, please click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
And you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/nerdtainment.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Hi, guys.
It is heating up. And actually, what we talked about last time, this is heating up, first of all.
This
y'all,
is,
you weren't ready for this hair.
This is fire.
Okay.
In the not good.
Y'all didn't know what you were getting tonight.
Apologies
but this is it.
for this. This is what you got. Oh, well.
But we were talking in the last episode about it's the duos, right? It's Carla and Cassidy versus Jesse and Cody. And if someone's going to win, they have to cut the throat of their number one ally. That's the big move. I didn't expect it this episode, really. I thought it would be closer to the end, but I'm loving this.
No, I expected Owen and Gabler to come up with something and get rid of either Cody or Cassidy is where I thought it was going.
Yeah.
Didn't quite go that way.
No. Someone else is in charge.
But somebody went out of those little power duos.
Yes, that's right.
Let's start at the top, though. Obviously, we have to come off of the tribal before where Sammy went. And of course, Owen, once again, is annoyed.
He is. It just didn't work out for him again because he's really wanting to split up Carla and Cassidy, and he is annoyed that Carla switched her vote, right?
Yes.
He wanted Carla to vote for Cassidy so that he could drive that wedge in between.
Yeah. But no, and then Carla does give us kind of what we thought of no, she was planning on voting Cassidy out, and Sammy is the one who messed it up.
Yeah.
She doesn't even fully know at this point. No, the vote was Sammy.
Yeah. Right. So Owen goes and tells Cassidy, he's like, you know what? If I can't get Carla to vote for Cassidy, I'm just going to come out and say it. Cassidy, Carla's coming after you.
Oh, hi, Owen. Hello.
And it seems, Cassidy seems open to hear this. You know what I mean? She's like, okay, for two people who are supposedly each other's number one. And they're voting together and working together and everything's together. Cassidy's like, I could see that.
Oh, yes.
I could see that Carla's after me.
I think she's mildly I can't trust anything, everything that someone says.
That is a good,
But she's like, Carla could be deflecting off of herself, getting the target, she's like, yeah, sure, it could happen.
Yeah.
And here we go. And it goes from here. First, Carla and Cassidy are going to check in.
They do. And Carla's sitting on the beach and she's like, Cassidy, I'm with you.
Oh.
We have always voted together.
Yes.
Luckily she changed her vote to Sammy so that she could be like, we always vote the same,
what
Cassidy. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not coming after you. And Carla's like, I'm bringing on the waterworks.
Okay.
I'm going to cry.
The tension between these two. And Carla's like, okay, acting?
Yeah.
Full on telenovela. We've got the music. We've got the tears.
Title of the episode. Yes.
And she goes for it.
She does. And I think maybe Cassidy didn't fully, but she wasn't like BS. She didn't call BS immediately on Carla.
I think it works.
I think it kind of worked.
Emotional tug.
Yeah.
It does work on people. She's a very good actor.
And then Carla goes and just sabotages herself.
Well,
because she goes to Jesse and she's like, I cried in front of Cassidy, that sucker. So if you could back me up and just tell Cassidy that I'm with her, even though between you and I'm with you, whatever, but I just had to keep her on my side. And Jesse's like, I'm not playing your game.
Oh,
I'm not helping you.
My gosh. He's like, this is exactly what I wanted, Carla.
Yeah.
He doesn't say it to her face. My hair is, I hate it.
No, what you just did worked. So don't move.
Guys. Yeah. I'm doing a show like this. Okay. For some reason, Carla's like, Jesse's got my back. Cassidy, go talk to Jesse.
Oh my God.
And then she's like, Jesse, go talk to Cassidy and tell her.
Go tell her.
About the lie. Back up my lie.
Listen,
and Jesse's like, on it.
I will go talk to Cassidy. And he rats Carla out so fast.
So fast. He's like, what you heard?
Yeah. Everything you heard about Carla is true.
Yeah.
I'm here to confirm that. And it's just like,
she's like, wow.
Carla, Jesse has your back in the way that you have Cassidy's back. Okay.
Okay.
So
yeah, at this point I was just like, whoa, this really snowballed.
I know. It's a little bit like this is temporary, but like I kind of took that crown off of Queen Carla's head for a minute. I was just like, this is, nobody has a perfect game, but I was like, this is not.
It's unfortunate to see her.
You did it. Like you convinced Cassidy. You cried and she bought it. And then you went and told somebody else and, you didn't need to.
But I think it's just more props to Jesse's game, right?
Yeah.
She felt like
comfortable enough to tell him.
He's got her back.
Yeah.
And that is incorrect.
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay, let's go play a reward.
Let's do it. Teams of 3. It's Owen. Who are these teams?
Yeah.
Owen, Cody, and Carla.
Yes.
Yes.
Cassidy, Jesse, Gabler.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing for iced coffee.
And muffins.
Teas, pastries.
Yeah.
This is one of those rewards where I'm like, okay, I get it. Sustenance is
100%.
sustenance, but it's not real food.
I guess,
it's sugar.
It's just calories.
And it's caffeine.
Yeah.
You cannot have caffeine after 20-something days.
Of not eating.
Of not even
You're going to get messed
eating.
up. Yeah.
But Cody's going to give us some fun stuff.
So they split into these teams of 3. One of them gets strapped into the middle of this ball, right? And the other 2 are blindfolded and they have to push them through this like obstacle course. Very fun. Very fun. We love those. And then the person who's in the ball has to get positioned in a way where they can see the slide puzzle. I don't know that I remember them doing a blindfolded table maze before. I thought this was fun. Do you know if we've seen that before?
I do, but I couldn't tell you when.
Okay.
But it was so fun to watch, especially because Owen had this. He understood it.
Yeah.
He was so calm. Again, why Cody chose him in that water challenge of like, he will remain calm.
Yeah.
He was very clear on his communication and just led them through. And then we see, a normal person, Cassidy, just being like, no, to the left. Like that's how most people are going to do it. So it's really fun to watch. And then, telling someone to like go up, now down.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
But they didn't make it look very hard.
No, Owen killed it.
Yeah, he did really well. And I will say, Cassidy her team was behind the whole time, but they do eventually get there. And it does seem close. Like they're both around the end of the table maze at the same time.
Yeah,
but, Owen just has that head start because it seems that it's that last move, before the ball can get in the cup. It's like a very tricky maneuver. And so he just had the extra time to get that right. And Owen's team wins reward. But Cassidy did make it close. Yeah,
they do catch up. We're in that same corner together. Yeah. So it could have been like, and out of the blue, Cassidy's group wins. But no, Owen, his group is going to win this. So that is Owen, Carla, and Cody are going to go to reward.
They're going to go to breakfast and have pastries and coffee and tea.
And guess what? Cody is 11.
Oh, yeah.
On sugar.
Living.
He's at the sanctuary and he's like, oh my God, I want it all. Give it to me.
He was like that the whole episode.
He was.
He's just dancing around, moving and grooving. Like
pure entertainment.
Yes. Yeah. He had energy this episode.
Might not have been great for his game, but I loved it to watch.
Yeah, it was fun. But talk kind of turns to idols, right? And who has hidden immunity idols? They're getting towards the end of the game here. And it's going to be people's last opportunity to play idols. And they know that none of the idols from that whole bead situation early in the game have been played. Nope. There have been a lot of advantages in play this season, but not a lot of them have actually gotten played. So they're kind of trying to figure out what's happening with those idols. But for some reason, Cody and Owen don't think Carla has an idol, is the conclusion they come to.
Once again, Carla's like acting on it. She's like, to be a target every week for an idol that I don't even have.
Yeah.
Oh, what a way to play this game. And Cody's like, man, that is hard.
That is rough.
They're buying it.
Not fair.
She has got them. She has reeled them in. Yep. Acting superb. Give her awards.
Yeah, right. But even though they're like, okay, maybe we shouldn't be so worried about Carla. Maybe she doesn't have an idol. There's still the conversation about we got to split Cassidy and Carla up. Mm-hmm. And Owen wants Queen Carla out.
Yeah, Owen is clear to us. Like, I want Carla out. Yeah. And he's just kind of being like, Carla, Cassidy, they do have to be broken up or whatever. Yeah. And Cody's like, cool, let's get Cass out. He's been trying to get Cassidy out forever.
He has, yeah.
But back at the beach with the losers. Gabler's going to step up to the plate here. And I feel like this is a move that should be pointed out.
Okay.
Because he is the one who's like, y'all got pairs. Your stories are similar. You sit next to your pair. I don't know, you win.
Yeah.
Like that's little seeds you plant.
Yep.
And they fester. And we really see that worked on Jesse.
Yes. Yeah.
Jesse's like, yeah, Cody.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cody is a little bit louder.
Cassidy's already like, yeah, Carla.
Oh, Cassidy's like, because Gabler's like, I see Cassidy and Jesse in front of me. So obviously I'm going to say we need to get Cody or Carla out.
Yes.
Right. Well, either one.
Right.
I don't care. You tell me.
Yes.
And he's like, and we got to consider those idols. Like, I don't know. And Cassidy's like, well, Carla has an idol. She just comes right out and says it. She is not protecting that secret any more.
No, she's like, it's a fact.
Yeah.
It exists. Mm-hmm. And this is another turning point in the game here.
But both, I mean, you're right that that seed.
Yes.
That seed got planted in Jesse's head and it just like sprouted right away. But Cassidy is equally agreeable. She's like, yeah, Cody or Carla, either one, as long as it's not me. So those two are both thinking about, I can't take my number one to the end.
And we also get confirmation here that Cody has been keeping his idol in Jesse's bag.
We do.
Now, a lot of people have been like, Jesse has two idols. Jesse has two idols. And I was like, y'all, it's Cody's idol. He has taken it back. We just have not seen it.
Why would you leave it with somebody?
Right. No, Cody has been keeping it in Jesse's bag just in case.
Why?
To be safe. Okay, this is important information, and it was only revealed today in Cody's exit press.
Okay, tell me.
Is that Jesse, more points to Jesse here, planted the fear of Carla having the knowledge is power. Just the fear of it possibly being in play. Cody has been keeping it in someone else's bag
the whole time?
So that knowledge is power could not be played.
Oh, my God. I feel like Sally Field in Mrs. Doubtfire, where she goes, the whole time, the whole time, the whole time.
Yes, the whole time. Jesse was able to be like, well, James may have had it, but then what if he gave it to Carla? Like,
oh my God.
Insane, incredible. But that is why it has been in there to that point, and that's why it goes back to Jesse before we get to Tribal.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Gabler, I appreciate you giving some credit to Gabler there for that seed that he planted. And he's feeling the same way about himself here. He's like, I am a silent assassin.
Yeah.
And nobody is paying attention to me, but I am the one who is dictating the moves here.
I mean, he's doing work in that interesting little middleman spot.
I would love to see Gabler in the final three to see how he's going to plead his case for his game, because I feel like there's some confidence there in the way that he's maneuvering this game. So I would love to hear his pitch, but he is, I mean, he's made it much longer than I expected. And he's a fun character to watch. Yeah.
He's going to be the one to tell Cody, hey, it's out.
Yeah.
Carla does have the idol. Yep. And this is when Cody's like, gosh darn it.
We gotta flush that idol.
I believed her.
We gotta flush that idol.
With his Matthew McConaughey Texas accent.
Oh, yeah. And this is the moment where, Cody is with Gabler and he's just like, boop, boop. He's full of like 3,000 calories of Danish. And he's like, we are going to get Carla's idol out of here.
Carla has an idol and I know it. And she's going. And this is how it's going to go.
It's like, whoa.
So amped.
But
first, let's play immunity.
Yes. We have to go. Oh my goodness.
Up a net. Through some ropes.
Untie a bag.
Combo lock.
A combo. You crawl under another net. And then climb up a net.
Up a net.
So many nets, this challenge.
And then a hanging puzzle.
A hanging bat puzzle. That upside down puzzle is a nice little trick.
What does a bat have to do with Survivor?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know that we've ever really seen. I mean, I'm sure bats live on islands and in caves and whatnot, but bats haven't played a significant role.
I don't feel like it. I mean, we definitely know a hanging puzzle.
Sure.
But it's usually like a fish.
Sure.
Something that is Survivor-esque.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time we had a bat involved in the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, that was my question.
Interesting. Well, it is Jessie who gets to the puzzle first, right? But everybody eventually gets there. Carla's the last to get to the puzzle. But they're all in the puzzle working. And Jeff even makes the comment, this is why we have puzzles, because we want to see everybody, you know, kind of on a level playing field and racing to the finish.
A puzzle equalizer. Yeah. There's a bit of shuffling of lead. Yeah. Owen has to go back at one point.
He misses his key.
But you're right. Once we get to the puzzle, but Carla is the last one to show up to the puzzle, or maybe it was Carla and Gabler, but she catches up to Cassidy, who is in the lead of the puzzle really quick.
Yeah. Cassidy, Cody, and Carla are the three who are making the most progress on the puzzle. Because what I liked about the hanging thing is people couldn't figure out which way the legs were. It wasn't like obvious, like, oh, the legs go like this, and then you fill it in the middle, or, you know, you build around them kind of a thing. So that was fun to see people try to, you know, suss out what was going on with that. But it's those three who are in the lead. And you're right. Carla really catches up, is doing well, seems to be neck and neck with Cassidy. And then she's talking to Jeff, full on conversation about, gosh, Jeff, it's weird. You know, we're so many days into this game and I'm starving and like, whatever. She's had hand issues already. She had like a huge block dropped on her hand, remember? And she's like, I actually can't feel my hands right now.
Yeah,
they are
like,
numb.
I think everyone, at least me.
Yeah.
Your hands get so tingly by the end, and then her body just shuts down. She's like, now they're cramping.
They're cramping. She's like doubled over with the hands cramping, like trying to figure out how to, you know, how to release this muscle cramp.
It seemed like she just could not control her body anymore. She's like trying to put this puzzle together. It is not happening.
She's literally like going into the puzzle pieces with her hands like this.
Yes.
Trying to like fish pieces out. And then, you know, it's the thing where you sort of see it release and then it cramps again. And then she kind of like jolts backward because there's like an incredibly bad cramp or something, and hops around and twists her ankle while she's hopping in pain from the cramp.
It was just going downhill fast for Carla. It was hard to watch. I mean, it was like, this is not comfortable.
No.
She's going through something.
Yeah.
But Cassidy has to keep going. Cody's catching up.
Yeah.
Cassidy is actually going to call for a check, but she has something wrong.
One of the wings is upside down. Yeah.
So now Cody's extra catching up, and within seconds of each other.
Yes.
Cassidy's
like, she literally is like calling for a check as she's pushing in the final pieces, and you see Cody also putting together the final pieces in that moment. It's so close.
Wow. Yeah. And you know, that's hard for Cody, but congrats, Cassidy.
Congrats, Cassidy.
She's very good at a puzzle. Love it.
Yeah. So she's got, I think this is her second individual immunity, Cassidy.
Is it her second? I feel like it's her third, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Well, multiple, whatever it is. Yeah. She's been good at the individual immunity challenges. So,
and then we see Carla just like sitting over the side,
just
being
goodness,
like emotional because this is just not.
Yeah. Because she was also close, you know, like she was keeping up until it just got away from her because she literally could not put another puzzle piece on the puzzle. So she's feeling some kind of way. Carla, you know, we get a little soundbite about her being like, "Ugh, I'm nervous now." But we get back to camp and it's a Gabler and Owen conversation.
Okay, let me just say, this start of this edit all the way up to Tribal is so good. By the time we get to the end of it, I'll talk about it then. But I just was like, wow, this whole edit really takes us on a journey.
Yes.
But yeah, Gabler and Owen are going to start us off because they're like, uh-oh.
They're like, Carla and Cody are going to play their idols. We have to assume.
They have them.
So they're safe and Cassidy's safe. It's you or it's me or it's Jessie. So yikes, this is not good.
Yeah, this could not go well for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see Cody and Carla talk. Cody's like, hey, do you want to work together? She's like, all right.
She's like, I'm open.
He's like, well, I have an idol. She's like, hey, me too.
Me too. I do too. Yes, we have the same idol, actually.
Yeah.
Beads. And he's like, what if?
What?
We play our idols.
Hey.
We talk it up. We threaten. We say we're going to make everybody believe it. But then we're not going to play our idols and we're going to vote Owen out.
Yes. Hey, he's like, we have the control.
Yeah.
All we have to do is say, we're playing. Sorry.
Right.
And then we go from there. We're going to bring in Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse's like, yeah. Carla's like, this is genius.
Yeah.
Great plan. I'm on board.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. And then she goes in and she's like, I want to break up this little Owen Gabler duo. And we see her go off one-on-one with both of them and basically get each of them to say, yes, if it comes down to it, I will write down Owen's name or I will write down Gabler's name.
Right. Which is, of course, what they have to say. Mm-hmm. And Carla's all like, look at this, putty in my hand. Right. They're turning on each other.
Yeah.
But then enter Jesse.
Well, no, Cody and Owen first.
Yeah, first.
Cody pulls Owen aside and he's like, here's what Carla thinks the plan is.
Let me tell you.
But what we're going to do is we're going to get her out. We're going to make her think she's safe. Then she's not going to play the idol. And we're going to vote her out.
I mean, that's a really good plan, Cody.
Yeah, it is.
He's like, hey, I've got her feeling safe.
Yeah.
She thinks there's a whole plan not to play it.
Yeah.
So this is the time to get her out.
Yep.
Owen's like, I'm intrigued.
Owen's like, great. As long as it's not me. Okay, perfect. You know, he's like been stressed out and assuming that Carla was going to be safe because of her idol. And he's like, wait, now Cody's trying to concoct a plan where Carla won't be safe and we can just get her out. Fantastic. So Cody now is energized. You know, he's got the coffee, the tea, and the danishes, and he's ready to go. He's recruiting the troops, building Carla a walking stick.
Yeah.
That he is going to kick out from under her at Tribal,
like,
you know?
He's like, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a genius. And I'm just like, I'm growing. I'm getting better on this game.
I am winning Survivor. This is how you win this game.
This is it. Plan's going down. Again, loved it, Cody.
Yeah.
But now we have Jesse enter. Jesse has entered the chat.
Oh, yeah. That seed that Gabler put there, it is a full-blown tree now. And Jesse's like, I don't know if I can beat Cody. And I need to beat Cody.
Yeah.
Because this is not a game for me. I'm not here for a vacation. I'm not here for the experience. I'm not here to make friends and form, you know, unbreakable bonds with these people. I'm here to win $1 million and secure my family's future. And I will literally do anything to do that. Whenever
we see Jesse get emotional, we know he's about to get savage. This is the third time now we have learned. He's like, this is hard.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it.
But I'm going to do it. Because it's for my kids.
He's like, Cody and I have played together.
Yeah.
We are one and the same, except that Cody's been a little bit louder, which is very true.
It is very true. He's played a flashier game.
And if now Cody does a big flashy move to take Carla out, who at this point, Jesse says the biggest target in the game.
Yeah.
Which I say yes, except for you.
Yeah, that's right. He can't let Cody have that move.
Right.
So he's like, I got to get you out.
Yeah.
And then I can get Carla out.
So now
without
he's going to circle back to Owen.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, hey, Owen, what if we took out Cody?
Yeah, he's like, so here's the deal. I actually have Cody's idol.
Cody
has an idol, but I have the idol in my possession. So what if we do this whole thing? Neither of them, you know, are going to play their idol, but then I'm going to play Cody's idol on you. And then Carla, thinking that you are the plan, is going to get spooked and play her idol. And then so we flush Carla's idol and we get Cody out. And Owen's like, am I in the game now? Am I going to be on the right side of a vote? Is that what's happening?
Looped in. He's not 100% sure because he barely trusts Jesse. But he's like, holy smokes.
I mean, that's a great point, actually. I didn't really think about Jesse has stabbed him in the back before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Owen is like, can I trust Jesse?
Yeah.
And Jesse's like, you're not going to be left out anymore, Owen. And it's like, Okay, for a minute,
right.
maybe.
Yeah.
But okay, now we see. So like the edit is ramping up at this point, right? Because we're
getting so good.
Conversation here, conversation here. Okay, now it's around camp of like, oh snap, we're gonna do this to Cody
because guess what?
Brilliant.
Jesse has Cody's idol.
Jesse has Cody. Okay. Then cut to Cody's like, hey,
Carla, you want to see it?
I need to show it to Carla. Cody. I mean, Jesse, can I have my idol?
Can I see? I want to show Carla.
And Jesse's
Carla wants to know what it looks like. And Jesse's like, oh.
Wait.
And he's like, he's like in confessional and he's like, this is the moment I didn't want to happen. And I love the lower third changing. The 2 fades out. It said like Cody, or it said Jesse, 2 hidden immunity idols, and the 2 and the S on idols fade away. And it just says hidden immunity idol. Because he's like handing over the idol to Cody. And Cody now is like going over to show Carla. I mean, I think the plan is I'm just going to show her and then I'll give it back. But then again, the edit is so good because it's Cassidy being like, we're running out of time. You have to get that idol back. And it's like this ticking clock of like, are you going to get it back?
Jesse's like, have you shown it to her yet?
Yeah.
He's like, no. But I also love like the editors are very clearly showing us this is what his idol looks like.
Yeah.
It's red. Remember, he was on Vessi Red.
Yeah.
It's a red collection of beads. Like this is all information for us to have moving forward here. So we are going to before we cut here to go to tribal, we have like this insane music that's just like like it's just like rising as it's like cut. Cody's like biggest blindside ever.
Jesse's, oh my God,
like,
yes.
The idol. Like everyone's like, what's happening? Owen's like, is this gonna go? Like, like beautiful. This is Emmy award winning editing right here.
No, I mean Cody, the soundbite from Cody saying like this is gonna be the biggest blindside of the season so far. Genius.
Like, I mean, yes.
Oh my God.
It was.
Unfortunately, it was for you.
Ooh,
but we get to tribal. Carla is in horrible shape. You know, Jeff just kicks off with like, Carla, what the heck happened?
Yeah.
In that challenge. And she's like, listen, Jeff, I'm starving. We're out of coconuts. We don't have any rice. I didn't get to go on reward. Or no, she did. So she even had all the muffins and stuff. But she's still just like, my hands, my ankle, I can't walk.
But
and she's explaining all the things, and then it cuts back, and you see tears running down her face. Like now, she is.
What does that mean for Carla? We don't know.
True.
But
yes,
she's emotional in this moment, whether that's acting or not. I kind of feel like it's not because she literally is falling apart.
Yeah.
But then Jesse's gonna be like, you know, Cody and Carla are also safe.
Yeah.
Jeff. Well, we're talking about people being safe. And just like, no,
what's this? And Carla and Cody are like, you know what? Yeah, I do have an idol. And I am going to play it.
I am.
Because I don't know. You know, like I want to guarantee my place in the final 5. So I'm just not taking any risks. And then the conversation goes around to like, oh my, you know, with so many people safe, like it could be one vote that sends somebody home at this tribal. And Cody's like, that would be tragic. Yes, Jeff. But it is not going to be me.
Nope. And Jesse's acting here is on par with Carla's. Because he's like, I mean, I'm just like, hey, tell me which way to vote.
Yeah. Jesse is like,
so I can just follow, you know?
I'm not trying to orchestrate any big moves. Except I'm going to make the biggest move of the game.
Yeah, but
right here, right now.
No.
But it's not me. I just want to know where to go, where to vote, as long as it's not me.
We even get like a cut to jury, and I think it was Janine who was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, this isn't
No, they were
up.
like, eye roll. Like, yeah, Jesse, you actually are making big moves. Like,
they're like, you have always been in the center of the vote.
Yeah.
What are you talking about right now?
Yes.
But, you know, Gabler says something about Apex Predator buffet.
Yeah, and then Owen's like, I was Sandra today, like anybody but me. You know, we get a little bit of something from everybody, except I think Cassidy, again, was sort of completely left out.
She was like, I'm just wearing the necklace. Thank you very much.
I don't have anything to contribute.
I'm good.
So we go to the vote, and all we see, I believe, is Carla voting for Owen.
Carla votes for Owen. So we do see that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's, hey, does anyone want to play an idol? Everyone's like this.
Yeah, and I did love the moment from Noelle on the jury during tribal when they're talking about all these idols, and she's like, $10 are gonna be no idols played.
Yeah. And so they're like, y'all ain't playing any no idols. It's all a bluff, right?
Well, They were not expecting Jesse to be the one to stand up.
Jesse's like, well, okay. And he starts to take some, and Cody's like, this is not, what's this unusual behavior that's happening?
As it was happening, I was like, he must be thinking Jesse has something that I don't know about.
Right.
I can't imagine that his first thought would be like, he's playing my idol and stabbing me in the back. He's probably like, oh, what is this advantage? He didn't tell me about it.
Right. He's like, oh, he has like a steal a vote or something?
Yeah, right.
What is this thing that's happening? But then he is going to see with his eyeballs.
Yeah.
The red
beads.
Idol.
Mm-hmm.
And his eyes are going to go bloop.
Yep.
As Jesse says, I am playing this for Owen. Cody cannot believe it. He is shocked.
Yeah.
And now I don't know why you don't stand up and go, what?
Yeah. No, I think that I would be so caught off guard.
I guess.
That even if I saw Jesse play my idol, I think I wouldn't believe that was my idol. I think I would try to justify in my mind, like, he must have another idol that's exactly like mine. So I think I would say, can I please have my idol?
Mm-hmm. Right. We don't see him say anything.
No.
He's just like, his face is clearly like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Now, pause, beat, as Jeff is like,
okay, I'll read the.
Wait. Carla's like, Jeff. Actually,
I can't.
Exactly how Jesse said it was going to go down.
Exactly how he planned it, because she thought the vote was Owen.
Yeah.
So she's like, Owen. If he's saving Owen, they might have turned on me.
Yeah, he might have been.
Obviously, I'm out of the loop.
Yes.
So I have to now play this to save myself.
Yeah.
So she plays her idol.
Yes.
And Cody is even shooker.
Yes.
Yeah.
The eyes are now his whole head. And he's like, what? And then we're going to get some votes.
Uh-huh.
Owen.
Yeah.
Carla.
Right.
Then we get a Cody. Then his face is like, are you kidding me? This was to get me out.
Because it's not just, I was the one vote. It's Cody. So there was clearly a plan to get him out. And, Jesse is immediately like, even before the votes are read, he's like, I'll explain. I'm sorry, and he's apologetic.
Well, not at this point. He's like just looking straight ahead and like, I'll explain. And Cody's like shooting fire through him from the side of like, what the heck? And of course we get Cody, you're out. He's still shooketh.
Yeah.
Like, what just happened?
And Jesse, I think at that point, maybe Jesse says sorry.
Yeah. Jesse stands up, puts his hand out.
Yeah.
Y'all, this.
No, I didn't even realize how tense the music was until it changed.
Yes.
When Cody shook Jesse's hand, because then it's this like uplifting, we can still be friends and this is just a game. But before that, the music was like, there's gonna be a crime.
Yes, it's straight out of a movie.
Yeah,
because he's got hand.
Yeah,
they're standing up
like chest to chest,
and you're like, what? Are they about to go to blows? Like, what's about to happen?
Yeah,
and then as Cody finally does that shake, music cue,
and swelling,
it's like,
yes,
and
then it's hugs for everybody. Then Cody hugs Owen, and Jesse's like, I'll explain more, and he's like, there's nothing to explain. I get it.
You
got me.
He did. He got him. And I was stunned at the savagery of this.
Yeah.
Like taking someone out with a blindside, but with that person's idol is a level I don't know that we've seen in a while.
And to keep the other biggest target in the game, outside of Jesse, he should be the biggest target in the game. But Carla is a huge target, and you are keeping her completely out of it. You don't even need her. Nope. Because you need to flush her idol, and you've convinced her ally. It's such a good move. He got Cassidy on board. Owen and Gabler were on board. It was perfectly executed.
It really was. At first I was like, but you just burned a vote. Like, you lost Cody.
Yeah.
To do that to your closest ally.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The way that it kind of was like, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So that Cody's going to be bitter and pissed.
Yeah.
But like, he might get it. And maybe he didn't burn a vote there because we already felt like Jesse could win this season. But this is this is it.
Yeah.
You can't beat this.
Yeah.
If he makes it to the end, are
Yeah.
you kidding me? The jury was like, oh, Jesse did that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesse did
100%. 100%. And it just shows how perfectly Jesse was situated in this game, because over the course of the entire episode, we saw in the beginning, Carla thought Jesse was her number one, right? She went and was like, back me up with this Cassidy situation. He stabbed her in the back. And then even though he's telling Cassidy, like, watch out for Carla, Cassidy now thinks that Jesse is her number one or something. And Cody thought that. And Owen and Gabler are on board with Jesse. It's just like everybody thought they could trust Jesse. Amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So good.
Yeah.
Props to you, Jesse.
Yes.
You're like an evil genius, mastermind.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, he had that fear in Cody enough that Cody gave his idol back.
Oh my God.
Then he crossed him and took Carla down a couple pegs as well. I mean, they have to all know that Jesse has to go, right?
They have to.
He has done a good job of peaking late.
Yep. But he's got to win an immunity now. Although he has another idol that they don't know about.
They don't know about it. So no, he's in this. He'll be in Final Four no matter what.
Yeah.
And they don't know that. Yep. So they can all talk about how he's got to go. He's going to secretly play an idol. They have no idea he has it. Oh my God. So he's brilliant.
Carla has to win immunity next, or she's going.
Have you seen her body shutting down?
I know.
It's gonna. I don't know what kind of challenge she can do.
Queen Carla. I'm sad, but she is going to be Jesse's next target.
Yeah.
And then he just gets to pick whoever he wants to bring with him to Final Three.
He gets to take 2 goats.
Yeah, he just has to.
He's not taking Cassidy.
He has to pick 2 out of 3 goats, basically.
Well, Cassidy's not a goat. Cassidy has comp wins.
Yeah, I mean, so does Owen.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's just been on the wrong side of the boat.
None of those. Yeah, no, you're absolutely
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. They don't have to be goats.
Yeah.
You don't win next to Jesse.
Yeah.
You can have a great game.
Yeah.
Like even Carla. I think Carla has done well up into these last couple of episodes.
Yeah.
But she sits next to Jesse. She still doesn't win.
Yeah.
Cassidy sits next to Jesse.
Yeah.
She can spout everything she's done all she wants.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you can somehow find a way, you're not getting Jesse out of the next tribal because he has the idol. But if you can find a way to eliminate him at Final Four, that's the move.
That's the move. You have to take, I guess, fire. I guess he has to lose fire.
Yeah. He has to lose fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, props
to Jesse. Amazing.
And a little bit to Gabler.
A little bit.
And
he planted that seed. He maybe accelerated it.
Yeah, he did.
You know? Yeah.
He made it happen this week, I think.
Yeah. So now they are headed to a new beach. They're going to start over.
I don't love this
for
new
the finale.
Beach thing.
I know.
Like,
they've been through enough. Look at Carla.
Thank you.
Can you waive this for this season?
They don't need to go back to like no comfort whatsoever.
I know.
It's real tough to watch.
I know.
And I'm worried. Like we know that they're going to run around for an advantage.
Yep.
I mean, that's what they have been doing.
Mm-hmm. Owen is like hacking at a coconut with a machete, literally kicking the beach. He's so mad about something. Like Owen, I think, is just again left out of some plan.
Well, he probably doesn't find the advantage.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a trick and he does.
Yeah.
But that would be fun to see Owen find it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
My goodness. Such a good episode.
Very worried about Carla.
I know.
I feel good about Owen though. I think he's somewhat peaking.
Yeah, I actually think Owen will be in Final Three.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
I just think it's either Gabler or Cassidy, who's the other.
Yeah.
One of those two in the Final Three.
For sure.
So,
all right, y'all.
Good stuff.
This was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Really good. Yeah.
And next week's the finale. That's it.
That's
what
it.
She wrote. So Monday is our last ratings. Get your dice ready.
And I'm going to join.
David's going to be there with me and Chantel, giving out some dice to this final 5.
Yes.
Talking about how the end game can go down. Who's got a chance to win?
Yeah.
Jesse.
Jesse's the winner.
It's Jesse season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's what we got. Also, 3 exit interviews for the final 3 went up today for Amazing Race.
Watch those. Yes.
Check them out if you haven't yet. So we'll see you next week, guys.
All right. See you then.
Oh, wait. No.
I was going to say, you didn't even thank the
Thank you.
people.
Gosh.
Okay.
Rude of me.
Yeah.
So rude. You guys in the chat, my favorites. Don't tell anybody else.
We love you guys.
But I love you. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes. And if you're joining us later, leave a comment and let us know your predictions for the end game and how you feel about this big Cody blindside from this episode.
Joseph, that's a really good question. Our recap will be live
on
Wednesday night following the
Is it a 2-hour finale, I assume?
actual finale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Yeah. Yes, we will be live on Wednesday after the show.
That's right. All right. We'll see you then.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.